Hello everyone, this is Eagle Al. I'm going to make a video on a couple of different options you can use when it comes to camping cooking stoves. Just for future references, anytime I use the word camping, you can also replace that word with like emergency. So a lot of items that people use for camping, they can also use for like an emergency scenario, whatever reason, like if the power's out or just whatever. So basically, replace the word with camping with emergency if you would like. The first one I want to talk about is this company is called Esbit. Esbit is a big name in the camping type heating cooking supplies. The thing that's cool about this is it's about the size of a man's wallet and it's compact. And what you do is you fold it out. They come with what's called solid fuel cubes. Basically, you just light this cube and it burns for about 8-10 minutes straight. And they make them in two different sizes. They make them in 4 gram and 14 gram. The 4 gram, if you can see this plus on here, the 4 gram would be one of those. So you could divide this into 4 even sections. So there's the smaller tablet and then there's the bigger one. I honestly recommend the bigger one because it lasts long enough to heat up the whole meal just fine. And basically, here's what you do. You take this foldable stove. You can pick different positions, okay? What you do is you'll light that on there. And once the flames go in, you just set whatever you're going to cook with on top and just let it heat away. I'm going to show you real quick an example. I may have to step away to put this out, so no big deal. So you come up here and you light it. Hang on. Give me a moment. This one has been lit before, so I'm having trouble getting it started, but not a big deal. Okay, here we go. Okay, see the flame going? They're not hard to light. It's just I've got ashes and stuff on it from where I lit it before. Okay, so you got your flame going. Decent little flame. Take your skillet, whatever you're going to cook with. Set that bad boy right on top of there. Okay. And just, that's all there is to it. It's going to heat up. Whatever you need to cook, you're good to go. Okay, now I put it out. Okay, something that's cool about this is, let's say if you're camping and you want to use up limited space. Well, what you can do is you can pack one of these in your pack. You could put about 6 of these cubes. It'll fit like 6 of them in the stove itself. So you put about 6 of these cubes in the stove, and then you close it. Now it's all contained in one. Like I said, it's about the size of a billfold. Drop it in your backpack, and you're good to go. So with obviously the camping benefits are clear, but let's say if a storm comes through your house and you're without power for 2 or 3 days, well, all you gotta do is set that up out your back door, or you can even set it up in your kitchen table, and now you're heating up food in an emergency. These price varies obviously depending on where you go, but one of these stoves is about, I'm thinking about 10 or 12 bucks, and then you buy the little box with the cubes in them. So there's that. I really like this method. I've got 2 of them. The second method I want to show you. This is a big name in camping. The name is called Coghlan's. Sorry, I got a mess going on here. The name is called Coghlan's. They're very big in the camping products. Folding stove. Now this one's a little bit bigger, and I'm going to explain how this works. You take this, you unfold it. See, this sets flat too, so it takes up minimal space also. It just takes up a little bit more space than the other one. You come here, it's got slots in it. You take these slots, give me a minute, everything's upside down and backwards from the camera view. Drop that in there. Drop both sides in there. I'm trying to film and do everything upside down, so bear with me here. Okay, there we go. Got a door on it. Okay. Now what you do is you can buy these at any party supply store, Party City, probably places like Walmart and stuff too. It's called Fancy Heat. I'm trying to get the right lighting. Fancy Heat. And all this is, it's a liquid. I think it's like some type of alcohol-based mixture, but it's just a liquid. What you do is you take the cap off. Once again, you light it. There's a wick here. If it don't light right away, you want to shake it a little bit so some of the liquid gets up to the wick. You light it. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, see it's lit? Alcohol burns almost colorless, so it's kind of hard to see the flame sometimes. But that's making a pretty hot flame. These cans will burn for something like 2 hours straight. So it cooks quite a while. So in theory, in one can, you could heat up 4 different items, 30 minutes a piece. I mean, you can do quite a bit. You get the point. We'll come in a little bit. Okay, see that? That's a pretty good sized flame going on there. This one is a little bit larger and a little bit more stable for maybe heavy duty skillets. But it's give and take. It takes up a little bit more space, but it's a little bit more stable. Okay, watch, here we go. Bam. Now I've got a big old skillet on here. I'm going to bring you down here and show you. There's the flame. And now, once again, you're cooking food with 0 power in your house. Okay, now, in order to put this out, it's real easy. You just simply bring the cap, drop it on top, bam. As soon as that cap's on top, it smothers the flame and it's out. You're good to go. So there's 2 methods of cooking with no power. I figured while I was at it, I would mention these as an honorable mention. You can get them small and square like normal lighter size. This one is the more pointy ones for like people who's lighting like a grill where you don't want to get your hand too close to it. And all it is, it's the arc flame. So instead of an actual flame and instead of having to refill with liquid, basically it just shoots electricity. So, okay, I'll see if I can capture it on film. So it's shooting an electrical arc across the 2 electrodes and it will light something. The benefit about this is it's rechargeable. It takes a standard mini USB charge, which like most Android phones use. So you just plug it in your wall for about an hour or 2 and now you're good to go for like a bunch of times lighting it. You never have to buy any kind of refill. And that's just a nifty item, so I thought I would mention that as an honorable mention. So this is Eagle Owl. Thanks for tuning in. Lots more videos to come.